Okay, so I'm gonna go over situational awareness. Mostly like what happens like when you're at the end. So I took this one clip of us at the end on a duos. My buddy's still alive, and there's only about like 10 or 11 people left. And so I'm gonna do a kind of like a step by step on what's going on, and maybe you'll learn a few things out of this. Maybe you already do this, and just kind of reinforcing, the habits that you already have. So let's go ahead and check out the video. To keep you posted on what's going on, we just ran out here around the corner. We got airstriked, and so now we're kind of out in the open. There's an artillery strike over there, and we have 10 people left. When I was doing this video editing, I noticed that the guy that shoots me in the back, and also my buddy, I could see him clear as day right there, but it's only for like a split second. I had to screenshot it to get that image. And so we're at this position. I get shot in the back right here. Notice that marking right there, that is your first indicator to know where the enemy is at. Your second indicator would be your compass if he doesn't have a silencer. So there you go right there, the little red dot. And then also that little red dot right there on that mini map is also a good indicator. Of course, you can see him. And another thing to take out of it, you can also hear. So if you have some good audio, you should be able to hear that. Okay, so I've slowed it down where you can see the hit mark. Now I want you to pay attention to that red hit mark right there. Notice how it keeps moving with your screen. So as you move around, this hit mark will move, and that shows you where the last known position of that player is. That's very important. That's something that I think some people actually don't utilize that to its full benefit. So back again with situational awareness, I knew my partner is right behind me. He's still in the building. I knew there's somebody flying above me. And I hear gunshots that sound muffled. And to me, that told me right away that those gunshots that are muffled are inside this building. So I turned around, went in, and helped him out. Now, it doesn't seem that complicated, but there are people that you'll play with that don't know how to utilize everything that they got. So here's another clip, and this is another situational awareness. We were able to hear a flare go off because they went to the buy station and they bought somebody. That's another thing to listen out for. It's always good to have good headphones. So I'm gonna let the audio start to play and listen to the footsteps. I think I hear him.
When he crouched. Yep. He's jumping around.
He's above us. He's above us, right up here.
Enemies in the area!
I think. I'm almost certain he's up there. So those are just a few things as far as situational awareness. I'm gonna make some more videos in the future going over, other little things that I find when I start editing. And I will say on that last clip, just an extra bonus learning tool. I think once we realized that the enemy was above us, remember it was just one, not two. He had bought somebody back, so that guy was gonna come back with pistols or whatever. But we probably should have went from stealth mode to maybe more of like a dynamic approach where we should have just rushed upstairs instead of getting shot in the back. I think that probably would have been the better move on that situation. Now, I do hope you learned something out of this. I think some of the key things are paying attention to your compass. The little red mark on your compass is very important. It will follow. So if you move to the right and the enemy shot you from the left, the compass is going to show that red dot, towards the left-hand side, and it's going to keep on him. It gives you, I think it's like 5 seconds or so where it gives you that warning. Same goes for the hit marker. If you get hit, you'll have that red mark on your screen, and it will do the same thing like the compass. It will follow as you move around. And for audio settings, I forgot to go over this, so I think a good audio setting, at least that works for my headphones, is I use boost. I know there's a couple of different boost modes. I use just the normal boost. I've used the other ones, and for at least this headset that I'm using, the other ones sound a little bit maybe more distorted, or I'm not really enjoying the game anymore because the sounds are, either you just have so much treble or maybe too much mids. But where the boost is at, for at least these headphones, they work pretty well. And you may have to do some fine tuning with yours as well. I've had a couple of the guys that I normally play with. They did the same thing. They end up messing with their audio settings on there, and they went from not really hearing footsteps or gunshots to hearing all the same stuff that I'm hearing. That's probably one of the biggest takeaways from this video. If you haven't messed with your audio at all, you really should mess with your audio. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, more suggestions. I'm always up for that. Thank you for watching.